This new wind turbine might look unusual at first. It does not have one giant rotor. It does not rely on one massive blade set. And it is not trying to win the race by simply becoming bigger and bigger. Instead, this turbine takes a different approach. It uses several smaller rotors mounted together on one modular structure, and the company behind it believes this could make wind power cheaper, easier to transport, easier to install, and more practical for places where traditional wind turbines are too difficult or too expensive to deploy. This is the Myriad Turbine developed by a Scottish startup called Myriad Wind Energy Systems. And while it is not yet a fully commercial product, the idea behind it is interesting enough that it deserves a closer look. Because if this technology works at scale, it could help solve one of the biggest problems in wind energy. Not the wind itself, but the size, cost, transport, installation, and maintenance challenges that come with modern wind turbines. So in this video, we are going to break it down properly. We will look at the technology behind the Myriad turbine. We will look at its first real-world demonstrator. We will look at its development stage, its benefits, its features, the company behind it, and the big question: could this design become a serious alternative to conventional wind turbines? Let's start with the problem. Over the last few decades, wind turbines have become enormous, and there is a reason for that. A larger rotor sweeps a larger area of wind. A larger swept area means the turbine can capture more energy. That is why modern wind turbines have grown taller, wider, and more powerful. But this growth creates a challenge. The bigger the turbine becomes, the harder it becomes to manufacture, transport, install, and maintain. The blades can be extremely long. The tower sections can be huge. Specialist vehicles may be needed. Road access can become a serious limitation. Cranes can become expensive, and some locations that may have useful wind resources can become difficult to develop simply because the components are too large to get there economically. This is the space Myriad is trying to address. Instead of building one giant rotor, the Myriad turbine uses multiple smaller rotors on a modular support structure. The basic idea is simple. Rather than depending on one large turbine unit, the machine spreads generation across several standardized smaller turbine units. According to the company, this allows the turbine to avoid giant components while still delivering useful on-site wind energy. And this is where the design becomes interesting. Myriad's argument is not only about convenience, it is also about scaling laws. To understand that, imagine a cube. The front face of the cube represents the swept area of a wind turbine rotor. That swept area is closely linked to how much wind energy the rotor can capture. But the volume of the cube represents material mass, and material mass is linked to cost. Now, when a traditional single-rotor turbine gets larger, it grows in multiple dimensions. If the rotor size increases, the swept area grows, but the material requirements can grow even faster. In simple terms, big turbines can capture more energy, but the components can become much heavier and more expensive. Myriad's multi-rotor approach tries to work around this problem. Instead of making one rotor dramatically bigger, it uses multiple smaller rotors. The company's argument is that this can reduce material costs on key components such as blades, while also making the turbine easier to manufacture, transport, and install. This is not a completely random idea. Multi-rotor wind turbine concepts have been studied before in wind energy research. The difference here is that Myriad is trying to turn the concept into a practical commercial product for distributed wind energy. Distributed wind means wind power generated close to where the electricity is used. That could include farms, rural businesses, industrial sites, remote facilities, estates, or other customers that want on-site renewable energy. And this is important, because not every customer needs a giant utility-scale turbine. Some customers need something smaller, cheaper to access, easier to install, and easier to maintain. That is the market Myriad appears to be targeting first. The Myriad turbine is not yet a mature commercial product that you can simply order at scale today. The company has moved through concept design, simulation, product development, and proof of concept testing. Its first real-world demonstrator was a 2-kilowatt 4-rotor system installed in Scotland in April 2024. This was a major step because it moved the company from desktop design and simulation into actual hardware deployment. According to Myriad, this demonstrator is a 1/20th scale version by blade length of a 1 megawatt 4-rotor Myriad turbine concept. That means each of the 4 full-scale rotors in the 1 megawatt concept would be around 250 kilowatts. The proof of concept system is small, but it is important. It shows that the company has built and operated physical hardware, not just drawings or computer models. The demonstrator reached Technology Readiness Level 4. TRL4 generally means the technology has been validated in a laboratory or controlled environment, or that key components have been demonstrated at an early stage. In plain language, this is still early development. It is beyond pure theory, but it is not yet the same as a fully certified commercial turbine with years of field operation. That distinction matters. A good YouTube story needs excitement, but it also needs honesty. So the honest position is this. Myriad has a promising concept, a physical demonstrator, a product development roadmap, and investor interest. But the technology still has to prove itself at larger scale, in real-world operation, with commercial customers, certification work, and long-term reliability data. The next prototypes and pilots will be more important. If the larger systems perform well, Myriad could become a serious name in distributed wind. If the cost, reliability, or energy yield does not match expectations, the technology may remain a niche idea. That is why this is a story worth watching, but not one to exaggerate. Who is behind the company? Myriad Wind Energy Systems was founded by Adam Harris, Peter Taylor, and Paul Peary. The founders met through PhD work connected to wind energy research in Scotland. The company is based in Scotland and is focused on modular wind turbine technology. The team has moved from early concept work to simulation, proof of concept hardware, and funding for further development. This is worth noting because wind energy is not an easy market for startups. Hardware is expensive. Testing takes time. Certification is demanding. Customers are cautious. And large established turbine manufacturers already dominate much of the industry. So for a startup to enter this space, it needs more than an interesting idea. It needs technical credibility, funding, field testing, industry partnerships, and a clear commercial niche. Myriad's niche appears to be distributed wind for customers that need on-site clean energy. So here is the balanced conclusion. The Myriad turbine is not yet a proven mass-market wind turbine. It is not yet commercially available at full scale, and there is no final public price that allows us to compare it directly with every conventional turbine. But it is a serious and technically interesting attempt to solve real problems in wind energy: transport, installation, maintenance, material cost, site access, redundancy, and distributed power generation. Instead of asking, how do we build an even bigger rotor? Myriad is asking a different question. What if the future of some wind turbines is not one giant rotor, but many smaller ones working together?